October 24th, 1982, Los Angeles, California. At 2:30 a.m., filming was underway on a soundstage for Twilight Zone, the movie. The scene involved a Vietnam War-era village set, simulated explosions, and a hovering helicopter. Actor Vic Morrow played a man carrying two children through shallow water as explosions detonated behind them. The sequence had been rehearsed multiple times. The pyrotechnics were set to explode closer than originally planned to increase realism. As cameras rolled, a fireball erupted beneath the helicopter. The blast destabilized the aircraft. The pilot lost control. The helicopter descended rapidly. The main rotor struck Vic Morrow and the two child actors, Micah Din Liu and Renee Shin Chun. All three were killed instantly. Production stopped immediately. The incident became one of the most infamous tragedies in film history. Investigations revealed violations of child labor laws and safety protocols. The case led to permanent changes in on-set safety regulations. September 30th, 1993, Wilmington, North Carolina. Brandon Lee arrived on set to film a scene for The Crow. The production was nearing completion, with only a few days of shooting left. The scene required Lee's character to be shot at close range with a revolver. Earlier that day, dummy rounds had been used for close-up shots. One of those dummy rounds left a bullet lodged in the barrel of the gun. When the scene was filmed, the weapon was loaded with blank cartridges. The explosion propelled the lodged bullet forward. Brandon Lee collapsed immediately. Crew members initially thought he was acting. Moments later, they realized something was wrong. He was rushed to the hospital and underwent emergency surgery. After 6 hours, he was pronounced dead. He was 28 years old. The film was completed using stand-ins and visual effects. His death permanently changed firearms safety protocols in the film industry. September 4th, 2000, British Columbia, Canada. A stunt was being filmed for the television series Viper. Crew member Brett Goldstein was responsible for maintaining the camera vehicle. During a high-speed chase scene, Goldstein was positioned in the back of a pickup truck. The driver accelerated to capture the shot. Goldstein lost his footing and was thrown from the vehicle. He struck the pavement head first. Despite wearing some protective gear, the impact was fatal. Emergency responders arrived quickly, but he died at the scene. The accident led to new restrictions on moving vehicle camera work in television productions. August 12, 1988, North Carolina. While filming Steel, stuntman Art Scholl performed an aerial maneuver in a small aircraft. The maneuver was routine and had been completed successfully many times before. Midway through the stunt, the aircraft entered a flat spin. Scholl calmly radioed, "I've got a problem. I got a real problem." The plane descended rapidly and crashed into the Pacific Ocean. Neither Scholl nor the aircraft were ever recovered. His final radio transmission was later used in safety training programs for stunt pilots. December 20th, 1985, Madrid, Spain. Actor Roy Kinnear was filming the return of the Musketeers. The scene involved a simple horse riding sequence. Kinnear fell from the horse during a take. At first, the fall appeared minor. Moments later, he collapsed. He had suffered a heart attack triggered by internal injuries. He died later that day in hospital. The production was halted briefly before resuming. April 12, 1997, New York City. While filming a commercial, camera assistant Michael McLaughlin worked near a crane-mounted rig. The crane swung unexpectedly during a reset. McLaughlin was struck in the head by the moving arm. He collapsed instantly. Emergency services were called, but he died from traumatic brain injury. The incident resulted in new crane operation clearance rules on commercial sets. September 1st, 2004, Thailand. Stunt coordinator Bruce Law was filming an action sequence for a martial arts film. The stunt involved a controlled fall from a height onto padded ground. During the take, the padding shifted slightly. Law landed off target. He suffered severe spinal injuries. Despite immediate medical attention, He died several days later. Local film authorities reviewed stunt certification requirements after the incident. January 19, 2017, Vancouver, Canada. A stunt double was filming a rooftop jump scene for a television series. The sequence required the performer to leap from one building to another. Weather conditions were cold and surfaces were slick. During the take, the stunt double slipped on landing. She fell several stories to the ground below. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. The production shut down immediately. The incident reignited industry-wide discussions about stunt safety and weather limitations. October 21st, 2021, New Mexico. Cinematographer Halyna Hutchins was rehearsing a scene on the set of Rust. Actor Alec Baldwin was handling a prop revolver. The weapon was declared cold, meaning no live ammunition was present. During a rehearsal, the gun discharged. A live round struck Hutchins in the chest. She collapsed immediately. She was airlifted to a hospital, but was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. The director was also injured. The investigation uncovered severe lapses in firearm safety. The case led to criminal charges and industry-wide reforms. March 31st, 1964, California. While filming The Flight of the Phoenix, stunt pilot Paul Mantz performed a low-altitude pass over desert terrain. The aircraft clipped a mound of sand. The plane crashed violently. Mantz was killed instantly. Cameras capture the crash. The footage was never used in the final film. Aviation stunt rules were revised as a result. July 22, 1998, Texas. A production assistant working overnight on a low-budget horror film collapsed from heat exhaustion. Temperatures on set exceeded 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Despite complaints of dizziness earlier in the day, filming continued. The assistant was found unconscious behind equipment cases. He was pronounced dead from heat stroke. The incident raised concerns about working conditions on non-union sets. February 7, 1980, California. Actor and stunt performer Jim Shepard was filming a fight sequence on a soundstage. The choreography required a fall down a staircase. During the take, Shepard struck his head on a metal edge. The injury appeared minor at first. Hours later, he complained of severe headache and confusion. He died the following morning from internal bleeding. The incident highlighted the danger of delayed head injuries. September 15, 2014, Georgia. A camera assistant was struck by falling rigging during a nighttime shoot. The equipment had been improperly secured during a rushed setup. The rigging failed mid-take. The assistant was killed instantly. OSHA investigations followed. The production faced significant fines. April 1st, 1930, Hollywood, California. Actor Tom Mix, one of Hollywood's earliest stars, was filming a Western stunt involving horseback riding. While not killed during filming itself, he sustained injuries that weakened his health. Years later, he died following complications linked to repeated stunt trauma. His career helped shape early stunt performance standards. September 20th, 1985, Spain. Stuntman John Eric Hexum was filming Cover Up on location. Between takes, delays stretched the day longer than planned. Hexum grew restless. He picked up a Prop .4 Magnum loaded with blanks. Jokingly, he spun the cylinder, pressed the gun to his temple, and pulled the trigger. The blank cartridge released a powerful burst of gas and debris. The force fractured his skull. He was flown to a nearby hospital and placed on life support. 6 days later, he was declared brain dead. His organs were donated. The incident shocked Hollywood and reinforced the danger of blank ammunition.